Hi everybody, Peg here for Emerald Creek, and this is the month of June, and this month we were to create something to celebrate. And I know that a lot of my friends up north in Canada will be celebrating Canada Day very soon, and here we celebrate 4th of July, but mine is a little bit different than that this month. I am celebrating a birthday. One of my kids is having a party for a friend, and I'm going to go help, and I want to create a birthday something to take with me. So in order to do this, I'm just going to start by doing a little bit of play with some gel printing. And in order to do what I want to do here, I am doing a transfer process that I had seen done by a number of different people. Basically what you're doing is trying to transfer some of the ink from a printed magazine or any kind of periodical, whatever you've got, onto the gel plate and then pick it up with another layer of paint. I've just tidied up a little bit, and I just want to tear back some of this excess paper, get down to my collage fodder that I have left from my printing session. Now, I don't think I want this portion down here, because it's all words and things, but I'm going to tear that off. I don't want this too legible. You know, like I don't want them to be able to read high V. So I might put something over the top of that, or I might, you know, but I don't think I want to tear that part out just yet. Probably just do an embellishment or something and tear this down, because I like the dark contrast to the light here. I like the balance. So if I just put something in there, that's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. So I like that. This was just a bad pull. I had a face that I thought had enough contrast on it, and it didn't, but look at the beautiful colors and things that will coordinate with the other piece that I have here. So I'm going to tear that down for collage. And this is a from Westcott. It's a three-sided decal ruler, and it's got little grip feet on the bottom, which is nice. So when you hold it down on your piece of paper, it's going to grip it, and then you can just tear. And if you don't get it the first time, you just come back and grab that. So I have a nice piece with a torn down edge for collage. So I like that. I like that. I like this. You know, I like this. This is just the piece of paper from the book, and this also was something that I printed, but I like the way the first pull ended up. Same with this. I like the way the first pull ended up. These are clean off papers, more collage fodder. This is the, if you look at this one started as this piece. Okay, can you see the little round pieces in there? So let me tear this back. And this one. And this one. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we're building up we're building up our collage fodder. This was a piece, the face didn't turn out all that well, but I like the way this did. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I could just leave it on here and build other things. I might just leave it as a full page and build around this as my page. So I'm not going to cut that one down just yet. Same thing with this one. Another face didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, but you know, I can come in and do some work on top of that. So that's interesting. And then, of course, we've just got some more cleanup papers. But that's, you know, from a short gel print session. Oh, good grief. I've got more over here. See, it just keeps going. So I've got more pretty papers, and I'll tear that up for collage. And okay, so now it's time to do a little construction. I have a piece of cardboard. This is just some leftover scrap stuff, and I'm going to glue down these painted gel print papers and start my collage. I'm using both a glue stick and some mono adhesive. This is just a Tombow product that works out quite well, dries quickly. And so I'm going to put my papers down, and then I'm going to start layering on some wonderful yes, you guessed it, Emerald Creek embossing powders. I have a stamp here, and what I want is something, you know, that is a little bit textural. So I'm going to use the stamp to apply some Versamark ink to the edge of my cardboard. And then the first layer I put down is going to be the Deep Sea Baked Texture from Seth Apter. This is a wonderful product. It's a deep, deep blue and just makes a gorgeous edging. So it has multicolors in it and just really interesting powders. So I'm putting a little bit of that onto the collage paper that I have too, you know, because I have a little excess spill. I'm just not going to waste it. These are going to become pieces of collage, and might as well utilize those little bits of powder that have hit my paper. So I'm switching out my paper because I'm going to go to the next color. And the next color I choose is Chunky Rust. This stuff is really different. It's almost like a fluff. I don't know how else to tell you about it. It's a fluffy powder. Yeah, it's so fluffy. And so I'm going to dump the excess back in. I've still got some on my paper where it's still damp, so I'm going to heat set that, see what it looks like, and then I will heat set the edge of my card and get that rusty color mixing in with that deep sea color, and isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, love it. So I have a young man who is turning, well, a significant number this month, and so I need a birthday card or birthday something. So I decided I was going to use this opportunity to make something. So I'm testing out the Aroma, which is vanilla sugar. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. This stuff smells so good. I can't tell you how good the stuff smells. It's like cookies baking in the oven. Yeah, so don't OD on the powders because they have an aroma. But I just edged the cardboard with some black ink, and now I'm going to use my rub-ons and apply my sentiment and a little bit of rub-on texture before I apply that vanilla sugar aroma. Yum. I can just smell it thinking about it. So if you don't know about Emerald Creek, be sure and check the links on my blog. And if you're coming to me from their blog, you know, join me. You know, I have regular content on YouTube, and if you are interested in some of the processes and things that I do here, then, you know, I've got a whole playlist of Emerald Creek and Emerald Creek products and what I've done with them. So check it out. And if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because I appreciate all of you that come to visit me. So, okay, just continuing to put things down, getting, because this makes it a little more interesting. It's adding depth to my composition by putting down these layers. And that's what I want to do. I want to make a very interesting composition for this young man. So, going to continue until I'm done. That's what I got to say about that. I'm going to continue until I'm done, because I gotta get those rub-ons where I want them. Okay, I think I'm about done with rub-ons. Woohoo! Oh, maybe not. Yeah, and I like to do this too, where I just kind of move a piece around into different areas, and just, it's like something was there, but it got rubbed off. Makes it kind of antique-y. So now I'm grabbing that Versamark pad, just putting it down all over, using that vanilla sugar, yum, and coating the whole thing as much as possible, because I want this to have a real textural look to it. And it's almost like a glaze. Now, I could put more than one layer on here, and it would smooth out. But I really like the chunkiness. This stuff has real interest. If you look at the powder itself, it has both fine and large grain, and that's what I like about it. It has, that bumpy, chunky texture. So we'll get some closer shots here for you. There you go. There you go. So what I want to do, what I want to create with this piece of cardboard, remember, this is just trash. This is just plain old trash, is I want to make a tag. And I want to make a pocket tag, because I want a place to put a little gift card. So I'm going to grab my label machine first. This is a Dymo. People have lots of different labels. And I want to say celebrate, because it's his birthday. And he needs to celebrate the fact that, he's moving into another decade. It's okay. It's okay to get older. I can say that because I'm on the other side. So I put that down, and then I want to get some brads and things and fasten. What I want to do is create a pocket on the back side for a gift card. So I'm just going to punch some holes to accept the brads, and I want to hide the brad ends behind the image. So first I figure out where this is going to go on the page, or on the tag, and then I'll clamp it down, punch 4 holes for the corners, and then I'll fasten the pocket on the back side and add a little decorative washi tape, just to, hide things. You don't want to see the construction. What you want to see is the beauty of the tag. So I'll put those brads through. You see, what I'm going to do is hide those brad endings behind the pocket flap, because that's going to fold up. And then once I get those down, I can go ahead and assemble the rest of it up at the top. But then I think, oh, no, wait a minute. Got to put that washi tape on there. So the brads come back out. Get the washi tape out. I'm going to put a little bit of that along the edge of my flap, just so they know that there's a fold there and that there'll be something down in that pocket for them. And yeah, just picking something that's decorative that goes with the colors of the things that I have. And I will also finish off the top once I get the brads going through on the top side. I'm going to use a little sook wang to hold the pocket down in place besides the brad. because I need a little something on the side there also. And so that's about it for me today. Be sure and check out Emerald Creek for their cool products. They also have a list of the stores, like if you're not in Canada, they're a Canadian company, but you can order on the American side. They have two different sites, one's Canadian, one's American. And they also have a lot of stores in the United States that carry their products. So be sure and check the number of vendors that carry Emerald Creek products, because there are quite a few. So you can find this stuff a lot of places now, and I'm glad because I'm really enjoying working with these new powders. So you can see there's my pocket. I can stick a card in there either way. And I want to just finish off the top with a little bit of twine. You know, I might end up tying this tag onto something, or, you know, it's just the finishing touches, right? So I'll give you some finishing shots, and I hope you enjoyed this, and be sure and remember that you guys make a difference, and be kind. Bye for now.